Hey YouTubers!
I'm Brett.
I'm Jessica.
We're How We Make Reality Work, and today we are doing an oil change on a 2016 Toyota Corolla. So it's pretty much just plug and play. So you're going to need a 15 millimeter socket wrench, whatever you want to use for an oil filter puller, and that'll about do it. So right now I'm going to crawl under there, pop that drain plug, and get this oil draining. Here we go. Alright, so I'm just showing you a close-up of what I'm doing here. This is the bottom of the drain pan. I'll look back from the front of the car. It's on the passenger side. And there's the drain plug. That's what I'm going to be popping. This over here is the filter we're going to be pulling off. Every car is different in the location. So all I'm going to do is pop my socket up here, just like that, and just loosen that up.
Go ahead.
Alright, so I've cracked the oil pan bolt here loose with the socket wrench, making sure that my whatever I'm using to catch my oil's underneath there. A lot of junk off of that. And there we go. Keeps it draining. Alright, we're going to let that drain for a little bit. Alright, now I'm just going to use a filter wrench. Now that the oil's kind of calmed down a little bit, pop that back on my filter here and just get it spinning. And boom. Now it's spinning. Make sure my pan's underneath there. And just slowly unscrew that. More than anything, just to keep the flow controlled as I'm unscrewing the filter so it doesn't go everywhere. Alright, so now we've got our filter off, we've got our pan draining. I'm just going to let it drain out for a few minutes and we'll be back. Alright, so here we have the new filter, old one sitting down there in the pan. And we're going to take this, we're going to top it with a little bit of oil before we pop it on there. So find a nice level surface. Grab a clean funnel. And you just put a little bit of oil in there. The reason you only use a little bit is because if you put it full to put the filter on, you're gonna have to turn it sideways and it's all gonna come out. So now I'm gonna hop back under the car. Now I'm back under the car here and we're looking at that little thread right there. I'm gonna pop the filter right on there. You're gonna see a little bit of oil pop out like I said. And you just screw that on there. Just like that, nice and tight. Then we take our clamp there. And snug it all the way up. Because you don't want a filter leak. There we go. And then I'm going to take my plug, my drain plug there, and I'm just going to pop that right back in there now that it's all done draining. Alright, so just take the plug and just pop it right back in there. You're always going to get a little bit of oil left no matter what. Usually I leave these draining for 2 or 3 hours. This one only left for about an hour. I'm a little crunched for time. Well, there we go. Now I take our wrench and just kind of snug that back up. You don't need to torque too much out of this. It just needs to be tight. A lot of people over snug these and it's a pain in the butt to get them off. There's no reason for it. There we go, nice and tight. All right. All right, so now we're back up top of the car. This car has an engine cover on it. Oil drain is, or the oil fill is right here. As you can see, it says 0W20 on there. I don't really, aside from looking at the manufacturer information, I don't know how to tell you how much oil your car should take except for measuring it on the dipstick. I happen to know this one takes 4.5 quarts. So I just popped my filter in there. And I have a jug of oil. I'm just gonna fill that. I'm gonna fill it slowly so it doesn't go all over the place more than anything. This is full synthetic oil. This car is supposed to take full synthetic oil. That's the only reason I use it. You can use what you want to in your car. I'm not here to sell you oil, just show you how to change it. Alright, so now we got our 4.5 quarts in. We're just gonna take our drain plug and throw it back on there. There we go. I'm not even gonna bother with a dipstick reading right now because I have the car up on ramps and it's not gonna read accurately. So we'll deal with that when we pull it down. Alright, so now we have the car on level ground. We've got it running. I'm just gonna check the oil. Just gonna pull out the dipstick. Wipe it off and drop it back in there. And we have clean oil all the way up. When you use a full synthetic gasirized oil, the oil is going to be really clear on the dipstick after you first change it, so it's going to be a little bit hard to see. Don't make the mistake of overfilling. As long as you see the oil up to the second dot there, you're good. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed. This was Brett and
Jessica,
and this is how we make reality work.